Hello and welcome to the Mediocre Best Podcast. I'm here with co-host Dex.
Hey.
I'm here with special guests Quarry.
How's it going?
And last but not least, Jeff.
Oh, that's my name. Hi.
And that's right, there are 4 people on the podcast this time.
We wanted
Recently,
to have 5, but...
yeah, well,
Well.
Simon's kind of offline. Couldn't be here if we wanted him. Not to say that we don't want him, but we don't want him.
He's gonna listen to this and he's just gonna be really sad. Like,
Yeah, we're sorry, Simon.
Oh.
But, so Quarry recently came to Utah, where me and
did.
Jeffrey live. So, this podcast, we're just kind of gonna go over, we're gonna explain to Dex, Quarry's visit.
The trials and tribulations of Chorus Arabia.
And I'm just gonna give witty commentary. Haha, funny.
Yeah, so I had no clue that
Those are the
Quarry was
jokes.
gonna be coming to Utah.
Yeah, I knew.
The original plan was to I told everybody, and I knew that I wanted to leave somebody out of it just so I could surprise him. But I don't know, I was staying with Jeff, so obviously I couldn't do that. But so I ended up choosing you. And I honestly thought that it was gonna get leaked, but apparently not until
Yeah,
your stepdad.
because
Or no, your dad.
I was kind of under a rock that weekend when Quarry told everyone that he was coming. But yeah, he, well, I don't know. Why don't you talk about like, how you got here, like when you wake up?
From when I woke up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I had my stuff packed from the night before, and it was honestly just another mundane connecting flight trip to Utah.
Well,
I had to wake up at like 4 in the morning though. So that was
4.
kind of
That's
annoying.
right. You woke up at 4.
I didn't even sleep on the plane. I was too like excited, and apparently it was on the plane that I caught pneumonia. But that's for later on in the podcast to explain. Not.
Oh yeah. So he got to Utah, and him and Jeff got their rollerblades on, because that's one thing that we all have in common is we all like to rollerblade around
I
and
don't.
whatnot.
Yeah, you don't live in Utah though.
Dex doesn't count, bro.
I don't count anymore. Even though I came to Utah.
You weren't here for a week. It doesn't count.
My bad.
The week is
So-
the minimum.
Jeff and Quarry rollerblade to one of my houses, and I actually wasn't there.
Yeah, it was clean, dude.
We had this
So-
whole plan set up that I was hiding behind the bush. I looked like an absolute mental McGee because Jeff was talking to your parents, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him good."
My
But it just
dad,
weren't there.
my dad just comes to the door. You're like, surprise my dad.
Surprise!
And
It's like,
then
who
Jeff
are
calls me up on the phone from my house, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to hang out? Go to Classic?" I was like, "Yeah, all right." Oh, Classic, by the way, is this rollerblading place. It's like a
Or
rink.
skating.
Yeah. So I tell my dad that like, "Oh, could you just give Jeffrey a ride over to where I am right now?" So he does, and Jeff comes to my door and he's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" And
Hey,
I'm like,
you missed out the part where he leaked our plan. He's like Jeffrey
Oh,
and his
so-
friend.
I'm on the phone with my dad, and he's like, so you want me to bring Jeffrey and his friend over? And I'm like, his friend? Yeah, sure.
Who's this mystery man?
So I put the phone down, and I'm like, it might be Mona. No, it's definitely Quarry, because he wants to
Dude,
go
I'm so
rollerblade.
surprised that you thought it was me because there's no preface, like just out of nowhere. Oh, Jeff's friend must be Quarry, who lives like 8,000 miles away.
Well, it's like, I don't know, what other friend does Jeff have that goes rollerblading?
Ouch.
And the only one
Just
is,
what other
is
friend does Jeff have?
just friend in general. Just
He just died.
but no, I kind of had a clue that Quarry was in Utah, and then Jeff shows up at my door, and he's by himself, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of sad, bro. And I'm like, all right, let me just put on my rollerblades. And so Jeff is standing there, and he's like, yo, should I call up Quarry and ask him to come to Classic with us? And I'm like, oh shoot, he actually really is in Utah. So Jeff calls up Quarry on Discord, and on Discord, Quarry's like, yeah, what if I could, bro? I'm still in Oregon. And then Quarry walks around the corner of my house.
Hey, and he just waltzes on in, like, what's up, Charlie?
Yeah, and I just barely put my rollerblades on, so I'm like stumbling around like like I'm drunk or something. And I go in for the hug.
No, I swear. I feel like, okay, your reaction was very anticlimactic from what I was expecting when because of the surprise. Because Jeff full on knew that I was coming to Utah, and I met him at the airport. And for the first 5 minutes of us meeting, the only thing that was exchanged was "holy moly" over and over again.
Yeah, we were just awestruck. We couldn't believe it. We were both ready to wake up.
Holy moly, bro.
When me and Jeff met, he's like, "Oh hey," and then walked away. So
I wasn't feeling so great that day.
I mean,
yeah,
okay.
when I met Dex, he threw a condom at me.
Okay, no, not as soon as I saw you, okay? Okay, your brother just happened to have condoms in his basement, and I just so happened to get my hands on one and then throw it at you, okay?
It was pretty gross, man. All right.
It was really good. It was like pre-lubed, so like I got it all over
God
my
dang.
fingers, and I went to go wash my hands, and it just made it worse. Like trying to wash my hands just made all the lube like just get all over my arms and stuff. And to be honest, it was like probably one of the grossest experiences I've ever had. And it's all because I put the condom around my entire hand, all right? And then I tried to touch you and Simon with it. And to be honest, I don't regret it a single bit. I still have a bit of lube on my hands, but
to this day.
to this
Still
day,
got it.
I've been cursed with lube. But yeah, it was fun to chase you with a fucking condom.
Yeah. So Quarry's at my house. We're like, all right, this is sick. We're with the boys. We're in Utah right now. We're having like one of those realization moments.
It was. We had that realization moment, and then the dream took off, and we started soaring towards Subway.
Yeah, yeah. So if you guys aren't true fans and watch all of my videos, then you don't know. But in one of my videos, I make a bet with Quarry, and it was like whoever missed a skill check on a generator in this video game, Dead by Daylight, had to like buy the other person Subway. And it was like our plan for the longest time to just, when we meet up, just get Subway together.
Yeah, if we're being honest, though, Subway kind of sucks.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey,
No, Subway
yeah.
smacks. All right, as you were saying, Charlie?
It's smack. Well, the Subway we went to didn't quite smack, but
Hey, the food smacked though.
yeah. So we're
Why don't you
rollerblading.
say what
We're having a good time. I freaking trip and fall.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, you almost ate shit, but you caught yourself.
I think I did eat shit one time.
Yum.
And the whole time that we were skating there for that first day, I was nervous every time we went into a store, because here where I live, if you even get near a store, they're like, get out of here. They're like, scram.
Really?
No rollerblades allowed. No fun allowed.
Yeah. There's one shopkeeper that was really nice to you too, and they're like, "Have a nice day, boys," and you were so surprised.
Gave her a wink and a click, and
We'll tell what happened at this one gas station later.
Mormons.
But we go to this Subway, and we walk in, and the line is just not moving. Like, there's not very many people in line, but this lady and this guy were just the slowest Subway workers I've ever seen. And I hop in line, and I'm just standing there, and I'm like standing there awkwardly, because I'm like trying to make conversation with Quarry, but he's also like across the Subway.
we were like doing some weird sign language, like pseudo sign language type thing.
Just looking like fucking retards.
Hey, our legs hurt. We were taking the load off.
We were taking the load off.
But I get the sandwich. I got a spicy Italian with jalapenos. It's very delicious. I handed one half to Quarry, and he starts eating this sandwich, and he's like, "Bro, this is so spicy, man. I can't handle
You didn't
it."
get any drinks either.
Yeah, we didn't order drinks. Corey's just like crying, bro. He's like, "This is so spicy, man."
Also, you lied. You didn't give him a half. You guys totally just shared a 12-inch to the meat at the center.
It was like the Lady and the Tramp, you know, they sucked the metal together.
Just like every Friday night.
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
I'm saying I eat a 12-inch Subway
Oh,
sandwich
okay,
by
okay.
myself every night.
Right. Not the lips meeting thing. Okay.
No.
But also
Corey,
that.
when are we meeting, Corey? Because you're the only one here I haven't actually met.
I think. Oh no. Wait. What? Oh, here. Yes. Same goes for me.
Well, you guys are the
Here, yes,
furthest
same
apart.
for
It
me.
makes sense.
Our fates will decide that, Dex. I feel like it's gonna be after college though, because I'm starting that pretty soon.
Damn. I just got
So
told I'm
what
an
happened after
college
Subway?
patron.
I kind of we didn't. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got back up on the skates, and Jeff and Corey were like, we're getting kind of tired. We don't really want to skate. Like we already skated all the way to your house and whatnot.
Yeah, it was like 2 miles, man.
So we skated the short distance to a gas station where we picked up energy drinks, and then we went to this park, and we were just kind of like having a banger time at this park, like chasing each other backwards like freaking moonwalking Michael Myers.
And then stabbing me with your hand. Dude, you deserve that slap in the face.
I like kicked down a pallet. We were playing Dead by Daylight in real life, guys.
Yeah, man.
But eventually Jeffrey calls up his mom, and she comes and gets us. What do we do? Just like watch YouTube or something?
I think we went to your... Did we go back to your house? Or did we go to my house?
We went back to your house first, I think. And then we may have gone back to my house later.
Yeah,
But,
I think so.
The first day was just kind of like meeting Quarry day. Oh yeah, this was the night that Quarry and you slept over at my house.
Yeah, we did go straight back to your house. We didn't go to mine at all.
So they come over to my house, and we like a brand new hero, Octane, came out on Apex Legends, and we're like, bro, we gotta play Apex Legends. So we're like switching off Apex Legends out in my basement. And I think we played a little bit of Super Smash Brothers Brawl as well. Corey and Jeff decided to stay the night at my place, just so, you know, I don't know. But the next day was kind of slow. I didn't really see Corey or Jeff. This was Sunday. I didn't really see him that day. But on Monday, I get out of school, and my carpool drives me home, and they're just waiting for me out in my front yard.
This is you saw you pulled up, and we had the two bikes. We had the mountain bike and the beach cruiser, and there was this ongoing rivalry ever since we had gotten a hold of the bikes as to who would ride the mountain bike and who would ride the beach cruiser, because the beach cruiser, while it was objectively more comfortable, it did look like a woman's bike, so you looked a little silly riding around. And
You mean you looked a little silly riding
yeah,
around.
so I was on a win streak, and for some reason I just started losing because I lost my edge. I don't know, but after a while it started being a competition for who got the beach cruiser, because we decided that comfortability was more important than what we looked like.
Comfortability. Is that a word?
Comfortability.
Probably close enough.
Yeah, also, the way we decided who got which bike was rock, paper, scissors, and that's what his win streak was.
Yeah.
But then I figured it out.
Yeah.
You just think really hard about rock, but then you go scissors.
Rock,
But
paper,
yeah,
to win.
they were having this predicament about the bike, and Jeff was honking this little horn that he had.
Oh, that was the best purchase I've ever made.
I think I hopped
The best
on,
thing I've ever invested in.
We wanted to go pick up Simon, so I hopped on a longboard, I think. Yeah, I hopped on a longboard, and Corey and Jeff just kind of rode their bikes behind me, and we went to Simon's house and picked him up. And we go back to my house, and we're like, all right, where do we go? Like, what do we do? Like, we need to go somewhere. And we're like, okay, well, first we need a mode of transportation for Simon. And Simon just can't, like, he can't ride anything.
What did
Like-
you do, like, as a kid?
I don't know, man. He
Played instruments.
played guitar. I don't know.
That's pretty cool, but bikes are also
You
really
wanna know what I did as a kid? Mine's a lot less lame. I played Super Smash Brothers inside all day.
Right. Do you know how to ride a bike?
No, I don't know how to ride a bike.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Simon literally can't ride a bike and he can't ride a longboard. So we just kind of like teach him how to ride a longboard, like while we're hanging out. And we ride to this park that's close to my house.
By recommendation of Charlie's cool brother.
Yeah. So my brother, no, I think
That was your sister.
My sister, yeah,
Yeah.
my stepsister came over and she was like, "Hey, if you can get some of those stupid kids to get off one of the toys, and you can like be on the toys at the park." And we're like, "All right, that sounds pretty PogChamp. Let's do that." Yeah, we go to the park and there's a bunch of stupid little kids there.
Stupid kids.
Stupid
So-
kids.
Hogging up the zip line.
Just having all the fun.
Don't make me get my hammer.
Yeah, there's a hill though, and we hung out on that hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was a good hill.
We were chilling on this hill. We were having a nap.
And Simon
Corey
thought it was
having a nap.
appropriate and totally not weird to just play the penis game in front of a bunch of.
He was like, guys, let's play the penis game. And
Let's say that again, but loud.
guys,
let's play the penis game.
the penis game.
That's the gayest shit I've
Hey, you guys want to play
ever
the
heard.
penis game right now?
No.
No, that's too easy, dude.
Penis.
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 Alright, Corey's out.
Penis!
Charlie.
Penis.
Oh my god.
No, you gotta say it clearly.
Penis.
No, that's
Charlie, you're out.
Penis!
Penis!
All right, and excellent.
Penis!
Oh my god.
Penis!
No, I don't think that was loud.
Yeah, I can't do that.
This is a melancholy victory. It's bittersweet.
But at what cost, Jeff?
What cost? What did it cost? Everything.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about Endgame. You guys see Endgame yet?
No, I haven't.
Bro, we're literally.
No.
The call.
I hope you didn't start recording on or stop recording on Audacity, because.
No, we're good.
Okay.
But I'm not hearing Endgame spoilers, dude.
Yeah.
Literally no one but me has seen Endgame. Why would I spoil it?
I'm gonna see it tomorrow, I reckon. Anyways, back to the story.
What do you mean I've seen Endgame?
You haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
All right, I guess I haven't, guys. Let's see. What happened after we
what
were
I
at the
call it.
park?
PogChamp moment.
We saw the zip line was free and we went and copped it.
Oh yeah, that's right. And we were like doing parkour and stuff.
It was fun.
Yeah. I don't think anything else really eventful happened that night. Because I think Yanchar came over the next day. So yeah, the next day comes along and we're hanging out with the boys again. I'm totally ignoring my homework. So my friend Jacob Yanchar has his license and a car. So we're like, yo, bro, can you drive us to like places? He's like, yeah, sure, man, let's do it. So we pack 5 of us into this car, and he's like swerving and stuff on the road, like just messing around, having a little meme. We go back to the same park with Yanchar, and we start having like a photo shoot. And we're like making these dramatic shots. And after our time there, we send it over to the mall where we meet some old friends from my previous school. We see some old friends at the mall, and we're like, all right, hey, what's up, guys? It's pretty awkward. How
They
you
were friends
doing?
with Corey though. They knew Corey online, so it was cool.
Yeah,
They got
yeah.
seen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Are we talking about Carly then?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carly and Haley were at the mall. We
that
saw
was
them
cool.
there with
I
their
honestly,
friend.
if it wasn't for that coincidence, I would not have seen them. But I wanted to see everybody that I knew, so I'm happy that happened.
Yeah. So that was pretty lucky. But yeah, we were hanging out at the mall. Simon's still making like super loud, like crude jokes and like just swearing, like in public and like at people.
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah. Simon's cool. He just you need to tone it down a little bit. I think.
He doesn't know when to stop, dude.
Absolute
think-
mad lad.
He'll get stopped when he gets arrested.
Yo, in the car, we're driving with Jacob. I don't think you guys were there for this, but Jacob was driving me and Simon home, and freaking Simon's in the passenger seat, and he just pulls Jacob's e-brake while he's driving.
He did that
And-
the whole time that we were there. He
Gabe,
kept doing it over and over again.
Yeah, he kept like grabbing the e-brake, and Jacob's like, bro, like, I will kick you out.
Oh,
Like,
shoot.
come on. So yeah, literal mad lad, like living on the edge, being dangerous and stuff. Yeah, that was a pretty lit night. Just we're like
Gameplay.
with the boys, you know.
That was fun.
I think the next day
And
Jeffrey
you could say,
had to
this
leave
is the
to
beginning
go
of the end times.
ride horses.
No,
Oh yeah,
no.
that was a bruv moment when we were just hanging out.
We skipped Wednesday.
Wednesday? What
Yeah,
happened
we're-
Wednesday?
Corey and I went to a classic with Mona.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't there for that.
That was a lot of fun, dude. Classic was so much fun. Here it's like
It
frowned
was.
upon to go rollerblading, but there I guess
Really?
I actually
Here, I
I
can
don't know.
take it
It's just
from this point.
people say you're gay whenever. I mean, some people I don't know. That's not really. They use it as a derogatory term, so. But to each their own. Anyways, when I was at Classic, I actually got to learn like some new tricks and stuff that I took back here, and I've been skating more now. But Charlie, those nothing will ever compare to your little wheelie, like your manual and nose manual, and you just like flip it around. It was sick.
Yeah, I've been practicing that for a long time, bro. Yeah,
I think that's when I first started feeling a little sick.
not to flex, but I'm better at rollerblading than all of you.
But are you
Yeah, that's
faster,
toxic.
Charlie?
Nah, probably not, man.
We mean probably not. We raced.
You did, and I didn't compete very well.
No, wait. Oh, wait. I'm losing my train of events here.
Your chronicles.
Okay. Thursday, Jeff didn't go horseback riding. Thursday, Jeff and Quarry came over to my house again, and we went. Let's see. We were playing on Jacob's Switch, I think.
It was
Not that it matters for the
Sunday.
story, but on Thursday I definitely did go horseback riding. That's the only day I go horseback riding.
Really? What?
Yeah, because that's when you and I were hanging out, Charlie, and we.
Well, like when was the night where we like
That was Wednesday.
were on my
I'm pretty
roof?
sure.
Wednesday
that
night
was-
we
That was
hung
Thursday
out with
night.
you.
That was Thursday night.
Oh, after you guys went skating with Mona, you guys came over.
Yeah.
I don't remember, dude.
I guess
I just
think
remember
that's
that
what
Thursday
happened.
was a day that Jeff went horseback riding, and that's when I started really feeling sick. But I popped a lozenge in my mouth, and we went skating to
Foreshadowing.
Macy's.
Yeah. So on Wednesday, after they get done at classic skating, they come over to my house, and I think we go to Harmon's to like grab some food or whatnot. Some good eats, and I gotta close my door because it's. All right. Jeff and Quarry come over to my house, and we're sitting on my roof, just kind of enjoying the night, and we start telling horror stories.
Oh god.
And like I actually started to get terrified. I don't know about you guys, but I was like looking over my shoulder and stuff, like it was night and it was cold, and we were waiting for Jeff's mom, and we thought she got into a freaking car crash
Yeah,
or
she
something.
wasn't responding to my text, and it was like 30 minutes, and she last said something. And you're reminiscing about the Slender videos.
Yeah.
Was it reminiscing or?
I was talking about about Marble Hornets, which is a YouTube series about Slender Man. Marble Hornets is actually scary. The first few episodes are kind of slow and kind of weird, but it actually gets kind of terrifying if you watch the whole series. But yeah, I start remembering like how I watched it. I never finished Marble Hornets because I just got too scared. But just remembering it, dude, I just got absolutely terrified. And Quarry was talking about Michael Myers and like how if he found Michael Myers in real life, he would like go up to him and ask for his autograph. He's like,
get stabbed.
Yeah. He's like, yo, if Michael Myers was like, if I saw him in real life, I'd go up to him and like get stabbed, but I'd still ask for his autograph.
Wait, you forgot before we went up on the roof, the piano, dude.
The piano? Oh,
High five.
So I know how to play the Evil Morty theme song on the piano.
Da da da
Yeah.
da 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 da.
Yeah, that one. So we were filming videos on Snapchat and sending them to people of just like like Jeff would offer Corey a high five and then like prank him and like move his hand out of the way, and then I'd play the song and
It was vice versa, and it was betrayal.
The first one was genuine though, because I didn't tell Jeff.
It
and
hurt.
He had the true face of betrayal.
Hurt my soul, dude. you were eating it up.
The first time I played that song, like I think I timed it perfectly to something that happened, and you guys were like, "What? What?" We're like, we gotta record a video with that.
That was funny.
Yeah. So, that night also we were like, planning out what we were gonna wear to classic skating the next day.
The Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, we chose these 3 Hawaiian shirts that were different colored. It's just so everyone knew we were part of the same party, you know?
Oh, I still have those, by the way. You might want them back.
Oh, yeah.
We should meet up sometime so you can get your shirts.
Yeah. But, the next day, Jeff's gone horseback riding, so it's just me and Corey hanging out. And me and Corey decide, hey, let's go rollerblading. So we rollerblade to this Macy's. It's about a mile away from my house. About a mile.
Yeah, it's about a mile away. Like 10 years away.
Literally, every time that we went somewhere and these guys were with me, I would say like, yeah, where we're going, it's like about a mile away.
It was never a mile away.
Then like 3 miles later, I was like, yeah, we're almost there,
We're
guys.
like halfway there.
We're like halfway. Yeah. So I had everybody's feet hurting. My bad.
I
got buffed that week, dude.
Bro, same. I was getting swole while you guys were having fun.
We were pretty swole.
I was lifting weights, eating some steak, right? Getting real strong, drinking some protein shakes and stuff, right? And then all of a sudden I hear, oh, look at this, little baby Quarry's finally in Utah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hey, what's up, bro? Come on, bro. You even lift, bro? Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
No big deal.
The usual.
So me and Corey, this is when Corey started to get a little bit sick. So he wanted some lemon tea or honey tea for his throat or something.
That was the best lemon tea I've ever had, by the way.
Yeah. So we still have our rollerblades on when we go into the Starbucks. And he gets some tea. I get a lemon cake, and he drinks that up. And we're like, you know what? There's a Krispy Kreme across the street. Let's go get some donuts. So we go and we get some donuts, and we walk into this. We skate into this gas station, and Corey, do you want to say what the guy?
Oh yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah. So we walk in, and this guy he gives me this really uncomfortable look because he sees that we have skates on. And I knew years of training of being in my hometown had taught me what that look meant. It meant that you weren't allowed to rollerblade in the store. and he points at me, and he tries to beckon me over, but I had my eyes on the donuts, so I just skate over to the donuts, and he was too shy to call us out. And so
Yeah.
we proceed to get our donuts and whatnot, and we go up to the counter, and he's like, you guys really shouldn't be rollerblading in here. It's not
Yeah,
allowed.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask you guys to step out. But we got what we wanted, so.
Yeah, Corey saw that this guy was giving him a dirty look, and he was just like, "What's up?"
Later. And then
So-
you guys just stole the donuts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we got the donuts. We got out of there, and we're like, for like 5 minutes after that happened, we're like, yeah, that guy's just jealous that he doesn't know how to have to rollerblade.
For sure, dude.
We were coping with the trauma.
Yeah. Find a chair. This bench. We find this rundown, like, broken bench right outside of Macy's. And it's just so dirty where we sat down. But we sit down and we start eating our donuts, and Corey put his lemon tea on the ground. And, like, I guess we were sitting, like, there were some ants crawling around. And Corey picks up his tea, and there's, like, an ant on the side of the cup. And he's like, "Oh, bro, I can't drink this anymore, bro.
Drink ruined.
Bro, it's contaminated. There's just ants everywhere."
Shit's got ants.
He's like, "I hate ants."
I went on a rampage, dude.
It's one ant. Get this magnifying glass
I'm
out.
like-
Death to ants.
I'm like, "Bro, just flick it off." So he flicks off the ant, and he's like super disgusted. And I'm like, there's no ants in your cup. Just freaking drink it. So he starts drinking his drink again. And he's still going on about how he hates ants.
Visually upset.
he's
You only think there's
he's-
one. You were like, yeah, there's just one, bro. And then I looked at the ground. Nope, there was like a colony and a half.
Yeah, but there's just one ant under the shrink.
I was scared. Okay.
The ants are gonna take it, dude.
Corey, who would win in
And
the
then they'll
fight?
take you.
You or 10 ants?
Probably the ants.
Just
I always
like
think of
collapsing,
that one.
crippling fear.
I think of that Indiana Jones movie where they have like those fire ants and like the guy
Oh.
falls off the jeep or whatever and they
Ew,
just
ew, ew.
consume him.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh!
Yeah, that's why I hate
I
that.
never saw the Indiana Jones movie,
Sorry,
but I
repeat
remember
that?
that from Lego Indiana Jones.
spoiler alert.
Indiana Jones?
I used to play Lego Indiana
so-
Jones at Jeffrey's house.
Bro,
Oh, that was
bro,
so-
hell
bro,
yeah.
that game's fucking smacks. All right, you
Almost
can't
as good
tell
as
me.
Lego
I
Star
have
Wars: The
some, I
Complete
have some
Saga.
good ass memories of that shit. I used to come home from school and I'm like, "Hey, Dad, can we play that Lego Indiana Jones game?" And he's like, "Sure, buddy." And then we'd play that for like until I had to go to sleep, pretty much. And it was the wildest
Yeah.
shit, dude. Because my dad would always play Lego games with me, right? We played the entirety of Lego Star Wars:
Yeah.
The Complete Saga, right? And so it just blows my mind that I have not played a Lego game since pretty much like the Marvel superheroes game that came out a while ago.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff would always carry me in that game, dude.
Carry you?
He's carrying
Man,
Lego
I
Indiana
got- yeah.
Jones.
I got
trash.
really good at it because I played with my dad like you, Dex, but my dad was hardcore and he would not tolerate me not doing well. I had to be the best player,
Yeah,
and we'd have to get every last goal. What were they called? They weren't. There's like pixels or something, right? No.
Yeah, I don't know.
The coins, I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
the coins.
Yeah, I don't.
The
God,
studs or
studs.
whatever.
Yeah.
Studs. Thank you. Yeah. Studs. And he would get every single stud in the level because he wanted to be a true Jedi. And
Dude, the true Jedi.
Yeah. He had to have it, and so I had to do it perfectly, or else he'd yell at me. So yeah.
Yeah, there would always be like a co-op exercise, and Jeff would just like I'd always mess it up, dude. But yeah, I'm like, Corey, it's just ants, don't worry. And I'm like, all right, don't put the donuts on the ground, man. I'm gonna go throw this thing away. And so yeah, we're just chilling on that bench, and like, I think this kid walks by us, and he's like, I couldn't understand half the things this kid was saying, this like little kid, but I heard him say like, can you do some like rollerblading tricks? And Corey's like, oh, you're up, bro, go. So I get up and I like perform for this child. So yeah, that was pretty weird.
Was he happy?
Yeah, he was pretty happy. He was like, "Oh, cool."
Hey, you're happy, bro.
I'm sorry, but out of context,
I'm
it can sound
happy,
like
I'm
a lot
happy,
of
bro.
different things
This
are happening.
kid's actually
here.
happy.
Yeah, man. I just like started performing for this kid, and like he was just so. Happy.
All right. Don't put it like that. Don't put it like that.
I'm just saying it could be taken
Hey.
in a lot of different ways, bro. You got to be careful what you say on the internet.
Hey, Dex, you're happy, bro. You're happy.
I'm not actually.
He's
I
actually
couldn't. I
happy.
couldn't do it before
You're
the podcast.
happy.
So,
Nope, you're happy, dude.
bro, I bought
Um,
Mordhau instead of jerking off. How does that make you feel, Joe?
Conflicted.
We're on the bench and Corey calls up Jeff and he's like, "Yeah, we're at Macy's." Jeff goes to the wrong Macy's.
Hey,
Yeah, I know that was my bad because I didn't. I just said it was over the phone, so I didn't spell M-A-S or M-A-C-E-Y. I just said Macy's, so he thought I meant the clothing store.
yeah. On top of that, we had been to the Macy's that I went to before, so I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
"Oh, we
true.
would have gone there." But I also didn't understand how would you get cough medicine there, and it would have been super far away. And these things are adding up in my head, but I was already there, so I thought, might as well check it out. So nope, parked there. I'm at the wrong Macy's, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to the right Macy's. And I got you guys blasting anime music, and we
Yeah.
went home. Or did we go to Classic? I think
we
Classic.
went to my house and I like rotated Corey's wheels for him.
Oh yeah, and we fixed stuff up, and then we went to Classic.
Yeah, then we went to classic skating
And we skated.
heck yeah.
Aim sat down for half the time because we were all tired and you were sick.
Yeah. I was doing most of the skating.
Hey,
We tried to get Charlie to talk to a girl, but
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was trying to pick up a girl at Classic, and like I go up to this one girl and talk to her. I'm like, "Hey, would you like to skate with me?" And she kind of like awkwardly says no. But I'm kind of pushing her a little bit. I'm like,
Bro,
come
that's
on,
like-
just skate with me. She's like, "What? No, she didn't tell me no. She said I don't know how to skate." And I was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll just skate with me."
Bro, that's actually like the horror
And-
story I would probably tell, like from earlier when you were mentioning like the Slender Man stuff. I have just a crippling fear of
I
rejection.
asked a girl to skate, and
Get this.
she said
said
she doesn't know
no.
how.
But she phrased
But
it in a
yeah,
way to try to not hurt my feelings, which ended up making it hurt even more.
This girl rejects me, and I take the skate of shame over to where Jeff and Corey are sitting. And I'm like, I asked her, bro, but she said no.
oh,
So
I'm
dramatic.
so sorry. This is a good ass corn dog. How's your corn dog, Corey?
oh, dude, it was pretty good, man. Except
Oh,
I
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I had a canker sore, dude. So I was munching on it with my left. side
Oh
of my
yeah,
body.
he had a canker, and he was sick.
A little cank dog.
So that sounds like a naughty word.
Corey was like obsessing over this girl at Classic who looked like a celebrity.
No, I was telling you to go for her, bro. I was like, dude, you gotta go for her. It's probably the celebrity. You got
Today
that.
I will cheat on
Who
my
was
girlfriend.
it? Who did you think it was?
I thought it looked like Claro, but then when the lights turned on, it looked nothing like Claro, and I was like, oh, nice dodge, Chaz.
Nice dodge, damn.
Well, I looked at her, and I'm like, nah,
Easy
bro, not
dodge.
really my type, bro. Like, I like him taller.
I just
you know?
wanted to see you dance with somebody, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you liked him small, Charlie.
He does.
Small and tall.
Alright.
Right.
So, pretty much what you want is just a stripper pole.
No, pretty much
That's
what he
it.
wants is a female version of us, bro.
Female version of you guys.
Tell him, like,
Dude, actually, female version of Corey though.
Whoa, that's kind of.
Whoa, bro.
Whoa, dude.
But yeah, that was pretty much our entire trip. Corey went back the next day.
No, we finished skating. It was raining out for the first time
Oh
since I
yeah,
was
that
there.
yeah.
And we dropped you off, and I didn't quite know if it was gonna be the last time that I saw you, so I gave you a little goodbye, a little handshake through the
Yeah.
window, and that was the last time I saw Charlie.
Yeah, you guys took me to my house and dropped me off, and oh yeah, Corey was like, "Yo, can you go get my cough drops, bro?" So
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay, as I was walking, or as I was skating to my door, I was like, okay, I can take my rollerblades off, and then go get the cough drops, and then put my shoes on. And I was like, this is gonna take way too long. So I just throw my skates off, and I take my socks off. And it's raining so hard. I run downstairs and get Quarry's cough drops and come back up, and I just walk barefoot out in this rain. And I, like, chuck the cough drops in at him. And then they drive away, and I'm doing Fortnite dances to send them off.
And yeah, to this day, you never saw Jeff or Quarry again?
Yep. I haven't actually seen either of you, bro.
Yeah, no, man. I wanted to see Endgame with you, but you're like, oh, Mimi, go with school friend.
Go see it again.
Hey, he offered first, okay?
Yeah, just like everybody.
Jeff, I would go see Endgame with you.
Jeff, I'd go see it.
Thanks. Why don't... Let's go see it simultaneously, so we're seeing it together.
Alright.
I'll see it again. Please, I need friends.
Dex, we all live, like, more than 5 hours away from...
Yeah.
Random story.
Yeah.
After me and Jeff went to classic skating this one time, we go to Taco Bell. We're in line at this Taco Bell in the car, and we're ordering. Jeff is ordering, and Jeff's like, "Hey, can I get 3 tacos and a Sprite?" And the guy over the intercom's like, "What?" And he's like, "A Sprite with that." And he's like, "On top?"
He looks me dead in the eye when he says that.
He's like, "You want the Sprite on top?" And we're like, no, like in a separate cup. And they're like, "Oh, we don't serve Sprite here." It's like, well, if you serve Sprite, then why'd you offer me Sprite, bro? But
He was talking to his headset.
yeah, it was a weird moment. But yeah, that was our Quarry visiting us story. Next podcast, I'm gonna talk about where I've been for the past couple weeks and why I haven't made a podcast or uploaded. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys all then. Does anybody have any closing notes?
Thanks for having me on the podcast, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're never coming
Yeah.
on it again.
Alright.
Yeah, get out of here.
Come on,
We don't.
Alright, I have no girlfriend. Good night.
I also
night.
have no girlfriend. Good night. Corey, don't speak a word.
I do have a girlfriend.
God damn it.
Good morning.
Goodbye.
You had one
Goodbye.
job.
Nobody cares. Goodbye.